guys, look at this. I got a new Alfa Romeo shirt. And also look at my new Alfa Romeo mask. Wait a minute. Speaking of Alfa Romeo, let's do an Alfa Romeo puzzle. If you guys are in the Alfa Romeo Owners Club in 2021, you will receive this 500-piece puzzle as a welcome gift to the club. So, thank you guys for joining us. Please join this club so you can try to do this puzzle yourself and maybe some other family members. But there is one key thing of doing puzzles. You need to have patience. Without patience, right, you will never get a puzzle done. So yeah, let's get right into it. So guys, the reason why there's paper dust, right, is of course they'll of course cut the pieces out into pieces, right? Then there'll be some dust which have been cut out, but then they just put it in the box. So that's why you have paper dust. So yeah, this is everything about puzzles. That you need to have patience, okay? You need to have patience. Sometimes puzzles could take days, sometimes even weeks to do. So you need to have the patience. So let's get right into it. These are just some short tips of you when you're doing puzzles. So what you do is, you need to go find the side parts. What do I mean by sides, right? If you see a puzzle piece, right, with 3 sides, right, so I have 1 side, 2 sides, 3 sides, right, that's counted as a side part. Then if you see a puzzle piece with only 2, means 1 and 2, right, that means that is a corner piece. So what you start to do is you separate the side parts. So what you gotta do first is you have to separate the side parts and the corner pieces, because they'll be all bunched up in a piece in the box. So what you gotta do is you gotta separate the side parts and the corner parts. Otherwise, it's gonna be really hard to do the puzzle. You can't always just open up the box then immediately start the puzzle. No, you have to separate out the parts first. After that, what you gotta do is you have to separate by the color. So what do you mean by separate out by the color? So for example, right, if you see the shadow part, right, you could just maybe say it's part of the car part. So you separate it in one bowl. It means you get some bowls, then you put the puzzle pieces in there, right? So you need to get a few bowls. You cannot just use one bowl. So you separate out the parts. For example, the car parts you put in one bowl, the trees you put in one bowl, and then maybe the ground you put in one bowl. Then you need an additional box, because there may be some pieces which you don't know. So you want to go put in one other box, which you go and put those puzzle pieces which you don't know what it is, because you wouldn't know whether is it a ground, is it a car, or is it a tree, right? So what you do is you put in the box first. Then later on you go solve what it is. Been over a few days already, but now I'm gonna put in the last piece. Let us go. Ta-da! It is complete! After almost more than a week, we've done it. Look at this beautiful art piece. Look at that. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video of me doing the puzzle with my father. This puzzle took me over 1 week. Yes, it took me 1 week to do this whole puzzle with my father. But we had the patience to do it, so we managed to do it. So also, let me just tell you, please join the Alfa Romeo Owners Club. You can get this free mask. You can also get this mask, as you guys can see over here, and you also can get the puzzle. But now let's show you what does it look like after it's done. Look at that, 500 pieces done. And also, after you're done doing a puzzle, I recommend you to put tape under the puzzle. Like, look at that. So, like, why do you have to put the tape under the puzzle? Because after you build it, you don't want to waste all of that 1 week time, right? So what you would want to do, put tape so it will all join together so it will not break. Then maybe you can hang it on a frame, you know, because look, this is a really beautiful car. Look at that. So I already put in the tape, so now it will never go apart. So now I can put it in a frame and it will look so beautiful. So thank you guys for watching this video. Remember, please join the Alfa Romeo Owners Club to get this mask and the puzzle, and we'll see you in the next video.